Okay, now I'm nervous. This doesn't feel
Oh,
quite
fuck.
Wait. Let's see, who of my dices are good today? Oh. I think you're good
13?
tonight.
13.
What did everyone else get?
A 1.
19.
What did everyone else get?
8.
13.
1.
Okay, I got Cadence and Elzie.
Mar got a 1.
Maeve got an 8.
Ingrid got a 9.
Okay, so Elzie, Cadence, Ingrid, Maeve, Mar. Would be the order.
Really, Blurb?
Okay, let's see here. You are all in here, let's see, it's right here. Apparently all my stuff is question mark. Yeah, I'll just find one. Okay, here's your map. Here's your monster. Elzie, you're up first.
My computer's loading. Hold, please. My connection's so bad. I don't know what the maps are.
That's okay. You're just in a rectangular room.
Alright, so I'm going to... I'm going to... How close is the monster to me?
It is within 40 feet of you.
Okay. I'm going to... I'm sorry. Can someone else go first? I'm really feeling out of it.
Yeah, Cadence, you're next.
Okay, I'm going to I'm gonna cast Severo. It's a dexterity saving throw.
Uh, 15 plus 3, 16, 17, 18, 18.
Okay, so it succeeds. So it'll take half of 4d4.
You can roll that if you want.
Sir, yes, sir. So it's gonna take half of 11. 5 or 6.
Or, yeah, 6. We'll go 6.
We'll go 6. Okay. So 6 points of slashing damage. Now we can use any of these spells that are in the spell book, right? They're all
Yeah.
fair game.
Yes.
Cool.
Ingrid.
Alright, so Ingrid is going to cast the Igni Diaz.
Yes. Yeah.
And then do I have to roll anything for that other than damage? Or it's a ranged spell attack. So what do I
you roll a d20?
It's a nat one.
Okay. Now roll your spell fizzles. Okay. And then end your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Maeve.
Maeve is going to see this enemy and she's going to run up to him, probably about like 20 feet. And she is going to cast Igneo. And
Okay.
it is a dexterity saving throw.
Four plus 3, 5, 6, 7, 7.
Does not.
Takes
Wait.
full damage.
Takes full damage.
Let's see.
9 plus
3d6,
2.
right?
Huh?
3d6.
3d6. Are you rolling the damage?
No, you're good.
Oh, okay. So it's 13.
13 points of damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Mar.
Mara's going to try to cast Beshendo at it, which is a strength saving throw.
Alright. 11 plus 0, so 11.
And it's my spell modifier, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh God. What is that? How do you find out your spell class modifier again?
So for yours is your spellcasting is
It's like intelligence.
wizards, yeah. It's spells intelligence, yeah. So you're gonna find 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your intelligence modifier.
It matches. Oh wait, no wait. I have a 4 intelligence. Never mind. Mine's 15. So okay, so it'll hit for a full 10.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, Elzie, are you ready? Huh?
I'm gonna cast Practice,
Okay.
and 1d10. I rolled a 2 for piercing damage.
So you're gonna roll a d20 first.
Okay. 4.
Okay, that does not hit. That misses him. Okay. So, do you have that in your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so that's up to him. So he's going to cast... paralyzing touch. Plus 12, nat 20, so double damage. 20 cold damage to Maeve.
Oh shit.
I'm out.
You're down?
I'm down.
Yeah, I don't think any of us have 20 HP.
Maeve.
Maeve, she feels the cold enter her body, and she looks around right as she faints.
Okay. Alright, back up at the top then. Which is, Elzie, so you get to go again. Sam.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hello?
Sam?
Hello?
Can you hear us?
I don't know if she can.
Hello, Sam? Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and skip her for now. Cadence, you're next.
Okay. I would like to cast Expellus.
Okay.
And that is a ranged spell attack.
Okay.
Rolled a nat 20.
Nice, double damage.
Double damage. Okay, and that is it can be 2d12. So it is going to take 10 points of lightning damage.
10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. While we wait for her Elzie to get back, go ahead, Ingrid.
Yep. She's going to concentrate real hard. To recover from that nat one. And she's gonna cast Igneo.
Okay.
And that's a 16.
Okay, yep, that does hit.
Alright, and so that is 3d6, right?
Yes.
Oh wait, you have to make a dex saving throw.
Oh, hold on. Wait, Igneo or Igni Diaz?
Igneo.
Igneo, oh, okay, yeah. 3d6 on, yeah, dexterity saving throw. Okay. 8 plus 3, 9, 10, 11.
And how do I know if
So yours is a proficiency bonus plus intelligence modifier plus your constitution.
Are you talking about the spell save DC?
Uh-huh.
Do you have your spell save DC on your character sheet, you said?
I don't
Okay, what is your constitution modifier? Or
Con-
what is okay, so it's 8 plus your proficiency bonus, so plus 2, so 10, and then what is your intelligence modifier?
my intelligence modifier is 1.
So 11. So it fails because it beats it. Or
Okay.
exceeds, I'm sorry, because it beats it. So it'll take half as much. So you can still do 3d6 and then just half of it.
Okay. 5, 5, 1.
11 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or would it be 6?
11 divided by is 6. We'll do that. We'll round up. Okay. Maeve. Death saving throw.
$13.
Okay, you get one. Let's see here. After that, we'll try Sam again. Sam, are you ready?
Had to disconnect. I didn't hear what's going on.
It is your turn again, hun.
Okay. I rolled. I don't know if I have any spell slots left, honestly. I know I cast it.
You still have all of your cantrips.
That's true. That's true. Alright, so I'm gonna cast. Igneo.
Igneo? Okay. It's a dexterity saving throw. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. So that fails. So that means it's a full damage. 3d6.
And 5. I swear I rolled that.
How much?
15.
15 points of damage? Nice. Okay. So that does it. And then we'll go ahead and do Mar.
Mar is going to see that Maeve is down, run over upon her wand toward her, and touch her with her wand and cast Sanatio and heal her for 9 points of health.
Let's see here.
Because I'm a mermaid and I
Mar.
heal people.
Can you heal someone that's unconscious?
So there you go. She's.
I got
It
saved in my
regains hit
death.
points.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't fail
It's
my
not
death,
giving-
death roll.
Huh?
I asked if you could heal somebody that was unconscious,
No,
but Lauren's.
she just healed you.
So I'm still unconscious?
No.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Okay, I was wrong. I was confused.
So how many points did she get healed for?
9.
Okay. She got 9 points back. Okay.
I got 9.
Okay. Alright. So back up to Sam again.
Alright, I'm going to cast. I'm gonna cast. Let's see.
Oh, wait. Hold on. It's his turn. My bad.
Okay.
Oh.
Sorry,
So,
bad guy. You can't go because we forgot.
So he's going to use. I guess to be fair, he'll keep in the same range. So he is going after Mar now because he sees that she just healed her. So 18 to hit.
I'm down.
No, not HP. 8.
Oh, yeah, you hit me.
And then takes 4d4 acid damage. 1, 3, 4, 5. 5 points of acid damage.
Okay.
And then you're going to be taking 2d4 acid damage on the end of your next turn.
Okay.
Okay, now back to Sam. Sorry.
You're good. I'm gonna cast Severo.
Okay.
So that is 2 or no 4. Oh, I have to roll a d20, right? Oh no, you have to roll it.
So it's a dexterity saving throw on for Severo. So yes, I roll the dex saving throw 15, 16, 17, 18. 18.
Ooh. Ooh, that's tough.
Or half damage. So just roll 2d4 slashing damage.
Okay. Four.
4 points of damage. Okay. Alright. Cadence.
Okay, I am going to cast Expellus again. And that is 15.
Yep, that hits.
15 plus my mod. And that is going to be 1 point of damage.
Nice.
Lightning damage. So she shoots out a little spark.
You can continue without having to roll when you use Expulus.
Really?
Yeah, you don't have to keep casting it.
Oh.
Like,
I'm sorry, I had to. It was a little fizzle.
1 point of damage.
So roll a 1d12 again.
Cool. Let's try the other d12 this time. An 8.
Okay, there we go. Alright, yeah. So, like, basically, Expulus, you cast this arc of lightning to it, and it's, like, attached like a tether. So you can constantly,
So it
send
says
waves.
the spell ends if you use your action to do anything else.
Correct.
So that means it's indefinite or up to 1 minute.
Yeah, yeah.
Up to 1 minute.
Or if
Cool.
you
I understand. Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
All right. So 9 points or 8, whatever you want to do for that
Yeah.
lightning damage.
Okay. Ingrid.
She's also just gonna keep with Igneo.
Tried and true. 3 plus 3, 6. So that's a fail.
So she got 12 to hit. Does that hit?
No, it does not.
Okay.
Igneo is a saving
yeah,
throw, it's
yeah,
not a
that's-
ranged.
Yeah, dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
with 6. Yeah.
cool. Okay. So it hits regardless?
No, it yes, technically yes, it does hit regardless, just depending on damage is for the saving throw. So he gets full damage. So 3d6.
Okay, that was 15 points.
15 points of damage. Okay.
Yep, it was a 5, 6, and 4.
Nice.
Okay. You can see that he's a little singed. That's for sure. Maeve.
She is, since she got all healed up, she's pissed. She is done with this Malistaire shit. And she angrily casts Expellius.
Okay.
17.
That hit. And then it's 1d12.
One. I'm gonna do it to myself.
It's so funny though. Okay. Mar, your turn.
Mar wants to make sure that he does not attack us again or hurt us because he hurts real hard, and she's going to cast Petrificus Harmonium on him, and it's a wisdom saving throw.
Sure.
I don't know what's the wisdom save though.
You what?
How do I find out what he has to beat?
Your spell save
throw.
DC.
No.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then it's beat 14.
Oh yeah. 16 plus 2, 17, 18.
Okay. Oh shit. I need to roll my damage.
So that spell just misses him.
Oh, everybody hide.
And you're taking 3 points of acid damage. That's the final of that spell.
Okay.
Now his turn. He is now going after Ingrid. 12.
12 points of damage?
No, it does not hit AC.
Oh, I mean my AC is 5, so
What? That's
Wow.
impossible. There's no way.
No.
what do you mean? I don't know
Your-
what I did wrong then.
Your
My
AC
AC
should
is
be.
6.
What?
That's not right. Your AC should start at 10, y'all.
Mine's 10.
It should be 10 minimum. So this is why we need D&D questions and trivia.
Alright, okay, so we'll just do 10 plus con right now.
Okay,
It's 10.
well,
It's 10 plus Dex.
10 plus
10 plus Dex is base AC.
how did I get 5?
I didn't even tell you.
I don't know, but it's still only 11, so.
Okay.
Because it says proficiencies armor none.
That doesn't.
It's
And the
still
new
10
students.
10 base.
You have unarmored like defense.
10 is the base armor score,
Yeah.
not 0. But I don't know where 5
Silly
came from.
Dude, I don't fucking know.
Okay, well he succeeds that.
I've never not had armor before.
It's 2d8.
It's these
So
melee class players.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
6 thunder lightning damage. I'm sorry.
I got the giggles tonight. I love you
Okay.
guys.
Back up to Elzie, Samothy.
Okay. I'm going to cast Igneo again.
Dex saving throw 10, 13.
Ooh.
Does it succeed or fail?
Yes. It succeeds, right?
Okay. So I'll take half damage. So just roll the d6s and then half of it,
Okay.
and let me know.
$11. Well, cut in half, so
6.
okay.
Okay. Let's go ahead, Cadence. What do you got for him?
All right, so since I've already got Expelliarmus up, I'm going to bring down another bolt of lightning right on his head.
Beautiful.
12 out of 12 damage.
Nice. Nice. So,
Where's my sound effect?
Okay. How do you want to do this?
Ooh, yeah. She sees Maeve has gone down, and she sees, Mar getting hit and him coming after her friends, and she knows that he's starting to get burned up from that Igneo that Ingrid cast, and she's going to step forward with her wand, which has given her so much trouble in the past. And she feels totally in tune to her magic and the earth, and for the first time after all this studying that has not paid off yet, she casts the shit out of that spell, and it blasts out of her wand and completely toasts him in a bolt of lightning. And he turns into just like a little crispy column of ash. Or not.
No,
Can we,
yeah,
can
absolutely.
we eat
Yeah,
him?
she toasts him.
Wouldn't it? Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I mean, technically we could eat him. Oh, we're not going to eat him, right?
No, we are
Okay.
not going to eat him. You did it,
Oh.
Cadence.
We all did it.
No, but your magic. You did it.
We couldn't, I don't know, we couldn't keep fighting him. I didn't really mean to take his life, but I guess maybe I did.
I'm not sure he was actually of the living.
Right.
Are we sure he wasn't successful in what he was trying to do? Should we double check that?
What do you mean?
Well, wasn't he trying to bring back Malister? Wasn't he like doing something? Sorry about that.
Yeah, he needed the bodies of the veins,
Yeah,
Oh,
like Maeve and her brother.
we stopped him. We're okay.
But we haven't stopped Malisar.
Well, I think Malister wasn't even alive or meddling with this. I think he was just a fear of whispers.
I don't know.
Dad won't bring him back.
This is pretty intense, guys.
I don't
He's a
think.
Grinsman, isn't he?
Yes, there has to be some more evidence in the scriptorum. We have to continue on, see what we can find.
On those pages. Alright, let's spread out and start looking for pages that look like they've been ripped out of a book. Or like creepy, scary book.
Okay.
Everyone roll an investigation check.
As we start walking forward and investigating, Cadence is going to walk over to Elzie and touch her hand. Just be like, hey, are you okay?
yeah. Nice job defeating that guy.
Thanks.
You zombies.
You too. I mean, I didn't do it alone. I don't know, that was really scary.
Yeah. Are you okay?
I think so. I don't know, that shook me up a little bit.
Yeah, me too.
Honestly, I wasn't really expecting my spell to be that strong.
Well, unfortunately, I think it was coming down to it was either me or like us or them. So
Yeah, no,
I don't think we were walking out of there
I know.
without doing something about it. So don't blame
know.
yourself.
I don't know, it just shook me up a little.
Elsie will like reach out and like rub her arm a little bit and be like, let's keep looking.
I rolled an 8.
Okay.
18.
19.
10.
12.
So, as you go through this mix of ancient dark artifacts, you find some just horribly dark things in jars and on display cases and frames and portraits and things. That's just an amalgamation of all of Malister's collection. Um, his scriptorium full of stuff, and Mar, you are able to find a ripped page that completes the rest of the ritual. You find out the other ingredients and things you need, which is Formorian spit, a lock of hag hair, and finally the darkest ingredient of all, the soul of an unwilling victim.
Oh, that's dark. Ooh. I think I found it, you guys.
You
Some
found it?
creepy shit on this.
What else is new? What's it say?
Well, pretty standard. Venom spit, hack hair, and the worst of it is the soul of a unwilling victim.
You mean like somebody getting murdered?
Yeah, we would have to murder somebody and get their soul somehow.
I'm not murdering anybody.
You
I
just
don't want-
did.
That was different. That was different.
That was defense.
That was not
I'm sure
somebody.
he was unwilling to die.
Ingrid, that isn't funny.
Only because he wanted to kill us. I mean, come on.
That isn't funny. I feel weird about it as it is.
Sorry, that's really funny. That was so spot on.
I'm not going to harm
You're the best.
anyone
I won't murder somebody.
in order to protect me from the Heim, since it's after me.
Does it specify about the soul of the unwilling victim? I mean, I hate to kill anything, but what if we can use like a fish or something? No offense, Mar. Just an example.
Do you think it would be better to kill an animal?
I don't
Maybe
think
Eliot
it has
has.
those kind of powers, but no.
Well, what if we killed somebody really deserving? Kind of like that monster. Like what if we found somebody in prison? What if we killed somebody that was evil?
Why are we even
Alright,
talking
alright.
about this?
Because your
None of
life
us
is at
are.
stake.
And we don't even know how
There's
to
gotta be
revert the
another
soul.
way around it.
Could somebody else get the soul and give it to us? The black market.
Doesn't say. I don't think that. I think we should discuss it with Eliot to make sure we're thinking about it the right way. Maybe
So should
he
we
knows
give this
more.
back to him then? Should we look for anything else, you guys think?
Yes, I would like to see where this Gorlock guy, what kind of faction he's a part of. If there's people under him, if he's written letters to people, if he's in cahoots with anybody. Because if he has more people under him, they're going to want to make Malistaire resurface as well. And she's going to go and see if she can find his old desk, Malistaire's old desk, in the scriptorium,
Okay. What about everyone
and
else?
search in it. Huh?
What about everyone else?
Elzie's gonna keep kind of like browsing the perimeter of the room, just looking for anything that might stand out to her. Old paintings or whatever I might find.
Ingrid is gonna help help Maeve look at the desk if Maeve seems like she wants help.
Cadence will search alongside Elzie.
Mar is going to look at if there's a bookcase in here and look at the books and see if there's anything explaining souls at all. And what determines a soul, basically.
You don't. Everyone then roll investigation.
Rolled a 10.
22 for Mar.
19.
17.
16.
So you all just kind of like look around this dark room looking for the information that you seek, but a lot of this stuff is just old this old archaic looking writing in a lot of the books and tomes and stuff like that. What languages does everyone speak?
Infernal.
Varian and Halfling.
Common and Elvish.
Common
Common.
and Abyssal.
Goblin and Varian.
We got a widespread, guys.
But no one. Okay. So all the language looks very harsh, very stoic language. It looks to be a lot of the tomes. They're just dark and they just have a dark energy to them, and picking them up just has that vibration of evil. You poke through the books and just see ancient, horrible, evil spells and magic and things like that. Um, and like a soul is what you find Mar is a soul is just is a living thing is any um that is sentient or other. There's not information exactly what you would want to like directly linking to the ritual, you know, just from your basic knowledge of what a soul is, that's all you're really getting. But Maeve and Ingrid, you guys are just kind of seeing like a lot of Malastairs, like old um stuff of necromancy and raising the dead and just um amalgamations of just dark and shadowy evil magic.
Well, guys, I think we found everything. Should we go see what Eliot knows about what we did find?
Yeah.
I want to get out of here.
Right.
I don't feel
Let's-
very good about this.
We can always come back, apparently. We have Maeve with us. We need more. And hopefully we don't find another alive, not dead guy.
As they start walking out, Maeve kind of straggles behind them, and she looks back at the scriptorium as they start to walk out. And she stops.
You
Do you
okay,
think
mate?
I would get in trouble for setting a fire?
Probably, if you got caught. Are you
Well,
thinking about doing that?
you guys go. I'll catch up.
Okay.
Maeve?
This has to be destroyed. This place has to be destroyed.
But
What
those
if you
folks
unleash
can't hold
something?
knowledge.
Okay, do what you need.
Be smart, cover your tracks, and get out of the building as fast as you can.
Won't it catch the whole
You
library on fire?
I don't think so because it's only a small room and everything else is stone around it. It's not a carpet leading into it. And plus, I can close the doors on my way back.
Be safe.
Go catch up with them.
Okay.
So as soon as they go, Maeve stands in the middle of the room. And she has tears welding up in her eyes. Look how much hate you've brought to the people. what horrible things that cruelty you have done. And it all has turned our family into horrible, horrible people for generations. And you think what? It brings power? It's nothing. And she casts Igneo on the shelves of the bookcase. She casts it again on the desks. And then the bookcase is behind her as it all starts to go up in flames. And she walks out of the scriptorium.
Okay. You guys head back into the other room, where Sapphiria and Eliot, are awaiting for you.
Mara's going to extend out the page. It's like, well, we have the page and it's not great.
Eliot looks at it and he just takes a second. He doesn't say anything, just reading over it. Nobody else wants to do anything.
Maeve finally comes back and she closes the main door of the scriptorium behind her.
Elzie is going to look out the closest window, like peek out of it and see if.
There are no windows in.
Never mind.
Cadence is gonna stand close to Elzie and just watch Ellie as he reads, sort of holding herself and just silent and very uneasy.
There was somebody in there, obviously. An Orlock. Killed him, I think.
Eliot looks up and he gives the paper over to Sapphiria for her to read. This ritual is very dark. But if it can create the Grimhold to protect Maeve and you all from the Heim, it's worth it.
What are you suggesting?
That we continue with the ritual and I'll leave the last part up to Sapph.
What?
She knows what she's doing.
What does that mean?
Sapph is kind of like is stoic behind Eliot, and she crosses her arms with the piece of paper and she just shrugs.
She would be killing someone.
Who? Who are you gonna go after? Nobody
Well, I'm
innocent.
not sure. Well, it can't be. It's just an unwilling victim.
And you're okay with
I guess
that?
it would all be willing.
I think it's best we not know who she goes after.
Sapph, who are you?
A student at this school, just like you all.
But we don't know anything about you.
You've killed people before? You're fine with this?
I'll do what must be done to protect him. To protect you all, protect the school. I don't want Heim on the loose. Heim's a dangerous demon.
But you've killed people in the past.
So what if I did?
I just don't understand. I guess we just want to know who you are.
I barely know who you are either.
And yet you're doing this for us? For Eliot? We've only been here a few months. You've only known each other a few months.
Right?
I do know the Heim's dangerous.
Yes, but I'd rather sacrifice myself and let it invade me than let it bring down devastation on everyone.
If it invaded you, it would be just as terrible. It would take over your mind. It would take over you. It would
And I
use
would
you
lock
as...
myself away.
They wouldn't let you. They wouldn't even let you kill yourself.
Get down.
Sapphiria, where did you come from?
I don't.
Hollow?
I don't know why the sudden questioning. Everything was totally fine earlier when we talked about doing this ritual.
No, everything is still fine. I'm not questioning in like a bad way. I just want to know.
I think it's better that Sapphiria can keep her own history and stuff to herself, just as you guys have that ability to do as well.
Cadence
It's not
is
like I'm the
gonna
only one
glance
here who
at.
hasn't killed anybody.
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
Sapp's gonna like look at you all and feel like I'm not the only person here who's killed somebody.
Alright. Well, Maeve, I feel like you just can't sacrifice yourselves. Like, that's very noble. But we do have a plan in place, and like the plan is a little darker than we thought, but you still can't just sacrifice yourself. So, yeah, I think this conversation's over for the best of everybody, right?
We should get out of here.
And we need
Agreed.
to return to the ball.
Right.
Our glamours are probably gonna end soon anyway, right, Eliot?
Yeah. So we should get back down there as quickly as we can before, the whole crowning of the king and queen of the ball.
Or I burned down Wakefield. Don't you smell that?
It's a scriptorium, it's a magical it's not going to be connected to Wakefield.
Okay.
Besides, the school wouldn't let that happen. Do you know how many wards are against for first years who try to blow themselves up on accident sometimes? The school's enchanted.
And I'm surprised the scriptorium isn't.
Well, that's what happens when you mix dark magic with that of the Sorcerer's Stone.
What do you mean?
We talked about this. This room siphons magic from the Sorcerer's Stone.
Which I'm surprised I could blow, basically turn the scriptorium into an inferno in there.
It's possible that it completely reimagined itself after you've walked out.
We could open it again and see what happened.
And like, Maeve's face pales. And she, since they're not far, she's going to run back to the door and open it.
The door opens to a black, misty veil.
You cut out.
The door opens to black, inky darkness, like a veil.
She casts Lumino and sticks her wand in.
As you slowly start to, or as you cast the spell, and stick your wand through the black veil, you feel your wand disintegrate the farther you push it in, like a pencil sharpener.
And she pulls it out. What'd I do?
The
Maeve,
script
I think you should
is erasing
have
itself.
that.
We
It's
need to get out of
erased.
here.
Now?
Close the
Yes.
doors, go.
You see the black inky veil start to slowly creep forward, taking over the doors of the room.
Is it going to take over the whole school?
I don't know, but we need to get out of here now.
Okay, let's go. Cadence will start running.
Mara's also gonna follow after her.
Elzie will too.
Okay. You guys run back out down the stairs. And then, excuse me. As you kind of pass through that first antechamber, you see the stone walls form above you as you just see as the stone walls start to like fix itself back up, the black inky veil just creep in at the last, finally like a puff of dust as the stones stack.
Trey, we can't hear you.
You can't hear me.
You just kept cutting out a little
Like,
bit.
A lot.
We
From
heard
you.
like the wall and the stone.
And then I heard like a black poof filing cabinet.
The black veil, as soon as the stone walls come back up, the black veil hits it, and then like kind of the dust from the stones rebuilding itself kind of like dissipates in the room. You're back in the library.
Oh. It's not too bad again, you guys.
Agreed. Well, we should probably head to the ball, right?
I could use one of those really strong, bubbly drinks that make people kind of go funny in the head.
Me too.
Me too.
All right, so you guys, as you're walking the halls of the library, the glamours fall off of you, and you're back in your gowns and things like that. You're seeing some people, you know, and back in the reverie of the ball, completely oblivious to what had happened in the scriptorium, as you hear clapping and applause break out through the main hall as you see up on the stage the king and queen have been announced as they're all taking in their royal crowns on their heads. You see Astrid with the green tiara and a upperclassman you've never met before, devilishly handsome, black hair, gaunt looking, um, and they both kind of like take their bows and things like that, as they take the scepter. Finally, final.
Mm-mm.
You keep cutting out. We heard scepter and then that's it.
They get their scepter and they bow, and then people start to dissipate from the room as the final hour is ending.
None of us were crowned queen or king. That's kind
Not
of
surprising.
a little relief.
Fine by me.
I thought I was more popular than that. I'm just kidding, you guys.
Good one, Mar. Well, how about those drinks?
Right, definitely. Tomorrow will go over and pour herself 2 champagnes, investing in both.
Kiggins will do the same and take one back to Elzie.
Thank
Margaret,
you.
both of them.
Yeah, you're welcome. Cheers, I guess, to something, whatever we just went through.
Cheers to our courage.
You know what?
Right thing.
Yeah. Right.
Eliot, how are you doing?
Eliot and Sapphiria are no longer there.
Oh, so Sapph asking Eliot. But okay, sorry, I should have said that.
Well, guys, I feel like we should blend in and not look miserable too. So, do you think we can put on a happy face and go out there and dance a little?
Yeah, you guys go dance. I'm gonna go. I'll wait for you at the table.
And let's
Maybe sure.
Yes.
All right. And Elzie will grab Cadence's hand and try to pull her to the dance floor.
Cadence will hand her glass of champagne. She's gonna hand it to Mar. And
more
then
bubbles.
she'll follow Elzie out onto the dance floor. She's so much shorter than Elzie. She just holds her hands and slow dances, but she definitely looks pensive. Not as lighthearted as before.
Mar puts on a really good act after her third drink, and she goes out and dances with herself. Acting
While
like
we're
as nothing had happened.
Elzie is like talking to Cadence, like, I think whatever is going on, they're not telling us, possibly to help us, which I think they are helping us. But I
Yeah.
think it's for our best interest to not know specific details.
I think you're right. I think that that's their reasoning for not telling us. That still doesn't make me feel very comfortable right now. I would still rather know. Maybe that's
Yeah,
just the kind of
but
person I am, but I feel like if we're gonna be getting involved in these situations that are, matters of everything we just went through and
I'm
talked
talking
about,
about loopholes. What if there's something we're not aware of that for some reason we can't know?
then I accept that, but I still wish I could know.
Yeah, for sure, me too.
I don't know. I think I don't know. That battle just scared me. It's all right. And I am
Scared
just
me too.
curious. I'm curious about Sapphiria. That's really all it comes down to. I'm just curious. And if they're hiding stuff for a good reason, I guess that's better than not having a reason at all. But
Yeah,
I don't know.
I wonder if there's a romantic connection.
Maybe. I just want to know the basics about who she is.
Yeah, we'll have to get to know her better, especially since she's so important to Eliot. And she's, going
About
out on a limb for us.
Yeah. I'm really glad that everybody's okay. And I'm glad that we do have a little bit of time to dance.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know what I would do if you got hurt.
You're so sweet. You would have been sad, but then you would have been fine.
I don't know. That'd be pretty tragic. I mean, Maeve went down. That was pretty scary.
Well, speaking of Maeve, I really don't like that she's just sitting over there. Look at her. She looks so sad. And Elzie,
Ingrid's sitting like across the table from her and they're talking.
oh, okay, all right. Maybe we should go check on her though.
If you think so, yeah. I don't know. I think maybe she needs a minute to process. And I don't blame her for that.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe you're
Plus,
right.
I kind of want to keep dancing.
And Elzie will like twirl Cadence with her finger. That's it.
She's so fun. It's so easy for her. Spins around. She's so little. She's the perfect size. It's like doing it with a child.
It's a life-size doll.
Maeve is sipping her alcoholic beverage she got when everyone else got theirs. And she looks over at Ingrid. Maybe it wasn't a good call to burn it all down. Maybe it's just the vain side of me.
She kind of like grins a little bit as she has gotten herself a like hot loose leaf tea. And she like takes a small sip of it as like steam rolls off the top, and she kind of like steadies herself, and she's like, do you think maybe that's what has more to do with the card? And she like kind of lifts her arm, like gesturing to the sleeve that her tarot cards are in.
Which one? The Tower or the Hanged Man?
Whichever was the first one. Not
The
the one that
tower?
not the one I picked.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
The
Well.
tower talks about sudden change.
This is a change. We stopped it in its tracks. I couldn't find any evidence that Oberlin or Orlock, whatever the hell his name is, had any friends working with him. But who's to say he doesn't?
I don't know. She kind of like sets her tea down gently. And she's gonna pull her deck out and she's gonna give it like a good shuffle a couple times. As she's like concentrating on it, and she wants to see if she's gonna pull the same card.
Okay. She does not.
What is she? She sets it down on the table between them. What do they see?
Let's say it was the Three of Cups.
Hold on, I have to look it up.
Yeah, I don't know that one off the top of my head.
Celebration, friendship, sisterhood.
Yeah, happy reunion with a long-lost friend, relative, or loved one. I love when things just work out like that, right?
Did you randomly pull that?
No, I didn't pull it at all. I was off the top of my head.
That's weird. That's like really scary.
Well,
Awesome.
No, I think that's so cool.
So she kind of like stares at it for a minute, and she like sits back in her chair and picks her cup back up, and she kind of like glances up to to Maeve for a second, and just kind of like studying her reaction before she like stares back down at the card.
well, maybe it's past us for the most part. That was the change. And it's past, and now I can get to know you as a sister.
You can tell that like she's not taken off guard by that like term, like you calling her like your sister, but like she's definitely like all of a sudden a little bit more uneasy again. Like she had kind of started to relax into like her tea and her chair, and like the comfort zone of like her cards. But when you say that, she kind of like stiffens just a little bit. And she like sets her tea back down and tries to gather her cards without seeming like she's trying to like shove them away, but also she is kind of trying to like shove them back away. And she doesn't really say anything else. Like she kind of like acknowledges what you said with her eyes, and she kind of like nods a little bit, but she doesn't really say too much.
If you don't want me to call you that, that's fine. I was only trying to make a gesture of that. I would like to know you on that kind of level. Because in a way we are. By blood, of course. But I wouldn't say anything to anybody. They don't have to know.
She picks her tea back up after her cards are like shoved back in her sleeve. And she sits back in her chair, like trying to get comfortable again. She shakes her head. No, I guess it's not that. I didn't expect you to be this kind of person. I know we've known each other a couple months now, but just preconceived notions and all. She kind of like rolls her eyes a little bit. And she's like, and then she like takes a long pause and she like takes a sip of her tea. Based on my plans, I don't know if you want to be
What are your plans?
friends with me.
What?
How attached are you to your father? She like kind of like smiles to herself in like disbelief that she's saying this out loud.
Well, I think you can judge that I am not a fan of my family. Part of me just wants to give him a slap and tell him to not be an evil, manipulative wizard of society, but I don't think that will stop him.
She nods and she like grins a little bit, but not in like a haha that was funny kind of way, but like kind of like malicious almost, like just that like she gets this look in her eyes, she like grins for a second. And she's like, I like where you're or like I like what you're thinking. I don't know, maybe this will ruin your picture of me, but I haven't always had the best plans for that man. And I apologize that you're also his daughter and that I know you and you're such a nice person. But if I can get the help from Evelyn, I had plans to take him down.
Take him down as in take him down?
She just quietly takes a sip of her tea.
I don't think I could be party to my father's time shortened. But I would like to gather evidence to bring him forth to the magisterium.
Well, just keep in mind that this was all before we knew anything about Malistaire. So with that being added in there, I can't say I'd be too upset, but you don't have to be part of it. And she like rests her elbow on her like the chair, the arm of the chair, and like almost like she's starting to get I can't think of the word I want to use, but just I don't know.
Well, since it concerns my father, I suppose I should be a part of it. But I don't know how far I'm willing to go. Those were my plans. Gather evidence and take him down in that way. They can take away his magic.
You can see her kind of like throwing the idea like back and forth in her head. And she kind of shrugs as she like finishes her tea and like looks down in her cup. And she's like, we can gather evidence first.
Well, looks like I have a little ways of convincing you of possibly doing it my way.
I said first, and she kind of like snickers a little bit. Like this time, like kind of like friendly, like funny. Like that was definitely more of like a joke than anything had been before.
Fine. Fine. We gather evidence against him.
First.
First. You know what would be a great source of evidence? If we found Aspen.
Do you have any? I know you don't have any ideas of where to go looking for him.
No.
I don't know why I was gonna even ask that. We've all asked you that at this point.
I was hoping he was going to show up tonight, but who knows where he is. Oh. It looks like they might be done dancing. I won't say anything about you being related. I promise. Until
Hey,
you're
you
ready to
say
say
it.
it.
You say anything, and I'm done gathering evidence. And she's like pretty lighthearted at this point.
She shoots her hand out and she's like, "You got a deal."
She shakes her hand as she like laughs a little bit.
Maeve laughs as well, finally letting her own anger that has built up over the past evening kind of simmer down. And she's finally able to relax, and you start to see her sweeter side again.
So do you guys walk over?
Yeah. Hey guys, how's it going?
It's good. We're
Maeve,
just
you doing
trying to
okay?
relax. Yeah,
Yeah. Is it working?
I just needed to get that out of my system.
What?
Fair enough.
You're okay though?
For the most part.
Okay.
What were you
So
guys
next,
shaking hands about?
Oh, we made a stupid bet.
Yeah.
What was
What
it?
was it? About
Well,
our
you'll have to.
relationship again?
No,
Wait,
not
what?
about your relationship. You'll have to find out.
Okay.
was it my dancing skills? I didn't fall yet.
You haven't fallen, and I'm so proud of you. I'm so glad I was able to give you those dancing lessons.
A lot. So I think I scared most of the boys away.
Who needs them?
True. Couldn't bring it back home anyhow. Can't breathe underneath the water.
Well, looks like everyone's wrapping up for the evening. Do you
Yeah,
guys want to
maybe
go
we
back to
should,
the dorm? I
yeah.
am kind of wiped after our fun dancing evening here.
Yeah.
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 Little too much fun in one night.
All right, so you guys head back, taking one last look at the ballroom, knowing that fall break starts now and it will be some time before you see Wakefield again. As you kind of bypass some upperclassmen who are drunk, maybe making out in hidden staircases, um, talking about maybe some after parties or just just a kind of little riff-raff of an after event basically. As you guys head back up to your dorm room, where the quiet soul um warmth of kind of your home away from um for winter or for fall break. um you're still in all your dresses. Maybe you've taken your heels off now and wearing them. It's been a long day. When you notice that there is a figure sitting sweet couch.
Who
The
goes
figure
that?
sitting where?
On the couch.
Okay.
Maeve whips out her wand. Who are you?
Um, the person is wearing a purple hooded cloak, with the hood over their face. You can see just beautiful colors of nebula.
You
and
keep cutting out.
galaxies.
Yeah, we missed it.
I stopped talking as soon as you guys did this. So, yeah, you see the hooded figure and beautiful pictures of light as they pull back the hood and it's
Read your lips, it's Jupiter.
Yeah, we read your lips, it's Jupiter.
Okay, cool.
Jupiter?
What are you doing down? What are you doing back here? And she puts her wand away.
Well, I'm glad that I was actually able to return. Sorry for the quick departure, but some things popped up and I started to fall down a rabbit hole of information. Glad you were able to my or get my note about the Watcher constellation.
Yeah, it was actually a big help. Although I think I might have confused some of our teachers, but yeah.
Good.
Is Watcher still like a problem now? And she glances at Maeve and then back.
Well, through the constellation, things like that I read, it it's possible that yes, it will still be, but right now it has not come back up on.
Good. That means we've stopped it for now.
Yes, but we'll talk about all that stuff later. You all have things you need to pack and go home for fall break, yeah?
I'm not
Yeah.
leaving.
I'm not leaving.
Not?
You're not leaving?
God, no. Oh my gosh, no. No. Not a chance.
Why?
And I don't want to leave.
I don't want to go home.
I didn't know
Well,
that was an option.
I'm not going back. I don't want to go back ever.
all right.
Didn't
Well,
Ingrid
Shouldn't
get an
be.
invitation for over fall break?
to go to Evelyn's, yeah.
Yeah. How long would it be? Just like a couple days?
Fall break is 1 week, or are you talking about the invitation or break?
The invitation.
The invitation is for the duration of fall break.
Oh shoot, okay. That's where she's going.
Yeah, the invitation says that the following the night after a carriage arrive to the castle.
Ooh.
Okay. So she's like, well, I have places to be and things to do, so I'm gonna go pack.
Yeah, my parents are also expecting me back. I don't want to upset them, I guess. It'll look bad for my future career, I think. And she will shuffle away and go pack as well.
Well, Cadence, we can party in the dorm room.
Elzie, are you, you're probably going home, huh?
No. It's boring there. Why would I go there?
You're not going
Oh,
home?
I'm gonna be a
No.
third wheel.
Uh,
No.
Say if you want me to, I can write my parents. I mean, what if the bad thing's out there? Remember the darkness and that's growing and
Oh yeah, I remember.
You'll be okay.
are you asking us about our fall plans for a reason, Jupiter?
Well, I was just know that it's a long night and my appearance here is sudden. Um, I will not be staying at Wakefield. I've decided not to return, because there are things back home that I have to take care of. But um, I was just going to see what you all are doing for fall break because I didn't know if maybe you guys wanted to come back with me.
Oh,
To where?
So I live in Vailwyn. in the southern area, Magnolia Bayous. My mom and I, we have a big old mansion there, and it kind of gets lonely out there, and I don't. Mom let me use her alumni key for like briefly to come back and ask.
Oh.
I am down.
That might be kind of nice, actually. I mean, I don't want to go home, but I don't necessarily want to be at school either. So that would be perfect, actually. Elzie, would you come with us?
Yeah.
I'll ask you later.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right. Does anyone want to do anything before we wrap up this campaign here?
The campaign?
Mm-hmm.
I guess not.
It's so weird.
I know.
It feels like it's cut short, but I know it's not.
I know. I mean,
Listen, it's a short module, okay? For
Okay.
player levels 1 through 3. The next module is for players 3 through 6, followed by 6 through 9, then ending with 9 through 12.
Wait, are we finishing the campaign or the act?
I'll answer these questions once we finish this module, this act.
Is it finishing right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
this
is
is
it?
the last episode of Act 1.
But it's not the last episode of Spellbound.
Correct.
You said campaign. I thought you meant like the end of the campaign.
I thought so too.
Okay, so we're still playing Spellbound after this moment.
I will answer all questions after.
Okay, then while we're still playing, Cadence will find Elzie alone a few moments later.
Hey.
Hey, I wanted to ask you something, but I didn't really want to ask you in front of everybody else.
Okay, what's up?
So, you're not going home. Is there somebody at, back home that's missing you?
I mean, does that matter? I mean, I think how I feel is most important, right?
Right. Is there
Are
somebody
you asking me about my past?
I think I'm asking you about your present.
Are you asking me if I'm available?
I think so.
Yes, I am. But
So,
I want to take things really slow.
I mean, sure, yeah, that's not, I mean, I'm not trying to be weird or anything. I guess I was just wondering, if you're not going back, like, I guess I just wondered about your family or your friends or your past. If anybody was
know.
gonna miss you if you didn't go home for break.
Yeah, I have an ex-lover there, but we had some differences that we couldn't reconcile. So I left, and I came here, and I met you. But like I said, I think you should take things slow.
Yeah, no, I agree. But there's nobody else then?
No one else.
So the camera cuts out, fade to black right there. And the camera, I should say, arrives back with the party, sans Ingrid. traveling down at night a misty road in the dark bayous of the southern Valewind, as in the distance, through a crack of lightning, you see Jupiter's mansion light up in the distance at the end of the road.
Wait, isn't that Tara's house?
Yeah, no, it's a Boogie is a haunted mansion house.
Okay.
But that's not Ravenswood Manor. That's the other one. But it's the haunted mansion episode. Oh, I'm so excited.
What better way to celebrate fall break than staying in the haunted man?
Oh,
The
and I do.
final of the 3 haunted mansions in Everas. Our first one was with Allie. That was our Walt Disney World mansion. Followed by Tara's, which is Phantom Manor over there in France.
Paris.
And the final one, where Jupiter's from, New Orleans, and the haunted mansion out there.
I love the Magnolia Bayou setting so much too. I'm so excited. It'll be so fun.
Okay. Now that it's all done, actually, you're done recording now.
1 second.